Well guys, this is my 100th episode. I passed 500 subscribers last month, and as of the 21st, I will be reaching my 1-year anniversary on here. In this time, I've learned logistics of video making, enhanced my non-existing acting skills, defined for myself what my views are, and educated others on new ways of thinking, or at least made people think about things in new ways. I still haven't figured out a better way to read a script without having my eyes dodge around, but you'll have to put up with that. One major thing this channel has been for me is therapy for my angry atheism, something I have seen occur in many YouTubers like Jordan Owen and Amazing Atheist. It's amazing how feeling like you are accepted and not alone will make you into a happier, more adjusted person. To Veritas, I would have to say only that the difference between old and new atheists is that old atheists feared for their lives as well as discrimination and isolation, if they even mention the fact that evidence for God didn't have a leg to stand on. And if persecution and isolation is the only reason for giving something respect, then your belief doesn't deserve respect. I've had several people say that for my 3 different marks, 500 subscribers, I should do a question and answer session or something. I'm kicking around a blog TV to see how that goes in a month, maybe. I don't really consider this channel a blog, though, and even though I should do more things like that to get more subs, I really have too many ideas I want to get out. I've also tried creating a tag video, but I think the difficulty level must have been too high and very selective of talent. I will, though, respond to BionicDance's tag, though, first 5 jobs. I sorted pallets at age 15. I worked for a few months, but had to be let go. Apparently, since it was an interstate commerce business, it violated child labor laws. I worked for the next summer at a shaved ice place, which also happened to employ several of the cheerleaders from my school. I was shy and awkward to do anything, but it was fun. I was told to contact them next season, but they changed owners and hired new people. I next worked at Shoney's as a busboy. It sucked. Then I worked at Captain D's throughout the rest of high school, working around 30 to 40 hours a week, smelling of grease and fish. When I went for the first year of college, I worked at a Marsh, which is a local grocery store chain in the Midwest. Then I joined the Navy for 4 years. Tag complete. You're welcome. I've been working since I was 15, and being unemployed for 2 2-month sets was really rough during the past 2 years. Now for announcements. As of my 105th video, I will be slowing down like crazy on this channel. It has served its purpose, and I've pretty much gotten everything I wanted to say out to people. I will probably do a video about twice a month now. Prior to the last 2 videos, which seemed to explode my channel, I've also noticed a slowdown in the number of comments and stuff, and I think it's because of the explosion in atheist YouTubers, to the point that I have to be really picky about how and what I watch from people, or I could spend hours on this site. YouTube will become like TV for me if I let it. I don't own a TV because it ate up all my time, and YouTube's kind of doing the same thing to me now. This doesn't mean that I'm done with YouTube by any means. I have 2 projects I've been planning on working on when I had more time, including one that will hopefully educate both kids and adults about the scientific process and critical thinking. Unfortunately, I have 2 very complicated software programs I have to learn, master, and tweak out that may take a month or 2 before I can give you guys a sample of it. I'm not really going to give any detail. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up in case I've bitten off more than I can chew here. This is the main reason why I'm going to slow down on video making. Now to shoutouts. To those with way more subs than me who inspired me, check out my YouTube page. They're all there. I'm a bit of a YouTube hermit, but the YouTubers I've interacted with most on here are LovingDoubt, Zarkov45, Tlslayer and BionicDance. Thanks for the comments, shoutouts, and supports. Prior to our employer exile from YouTube, I was interacting with DefenderofReason just before she left. She is missed. And of course, my sweetie, archyfantasies. Go check her out. Don't check her out, she's taken. But check out her channel. Here are some undersubscribed people with less subs on YouTube than me that I recommend. There were more, but there was a whole list. I will have to try and make another tag video somewhere in the near future. Dewinthemorning, idleantichrist, In God I Doubt. I've been following him for a while, and I just assumed he had more subscribers than I did. Several of these were the same way. JQ007 Velvet Blue Orb. He's got a great discussion on abiogenesis. It really was very eye-opening, made me wish that I had taken an extra semester and gone into biochemistry. Musekiteer, another one I thought that had more subscribers than me, and myintellectualjourney. Okay, lastly, and I'm doing this for special, a funny story about Republicans. I'd forgotten this until I told it to someone, and I thought you folks would appreciate it. This happened back in 2005. I was considering starting an organic fast food restaurant. My main dish was going to be fresh ground whole grain Japanese pizza. Very, very healthy and good for you. Anyway, I was in college during the time, and I took a small business class. And in the end, I realized that getting loans and finance for the restaurant were impossible, especially for a college student with no collateral or credit. So I put the idea on the back burner. I may dig it out again and try it in 10 years. The stupid economy set me back at least by 5 years. Anyway, the only thing my business was at that point was a drop point for junk mail, which I still get on occasion, no matter how many times I move or try and get them to leave me alone. I got a call from a lady at the National Republican Congressional Committee's Business Advisory Council telling me I had won the Young Republicans Small Business Award. Well, I politely told her that I would have to decline as I was a Democrat at the time and agreed with nothing that George W. stood for, and most importantly, I didn't have a business. She apologized and said that it would be changed and fixed. In the next few months, I got 2 more calls telling me I had won the award, and each time I responded with less and less politeness that I couldn't stand the president, and most importantly, I didn't own a business. I was even offered a seat at the White House for a presidential business group speech, for a hefty donation, of course. Each time they told me they changed it. Well, the very next month, I received this in the mail. That's right. I am the Young Republican business person of 2005. The biggest lie and oxymoron you could ever find. I could only be further from the truth if I was old. I was thinking about sending it into the Colbert Report, because he is kind of a whore for awards and would get a real kick out of it. Anyway, that's my story. The moral being, Republicans are either so idealistic about their cause that 1 month will cause people to get a business and turn Republican, or Republicans just really suck with computers. Either way, it doesn't make me feel any more confident. I keep it on my dresser and get a laugh out of it anytime I notice it. Thanks for your support, guys. I'll see you a little less, but I think you'll like the outcome of my hiatus. Take care.